driven, he is magnetic, and the pull of his personality has made him rally millions of people and billions of dollars towards a prosperous Africa. His vision, commitment and compassion have put him on the forefront of many a revolution. He is a man whose name rightly embodies all the efforts being put into uplifting Africa's people. He is Strive Masiywa. In 2006, he became part of yet another revolution, the Green Revolution. Since then, he has inspired us all to strive to do better for the people of Africa.
We all know that AGRA would not exist today if it were not for the commitment, vision, and love that Strive Masiywa has shown to Africa, Africa's farmers, and to this great institution. Strive, you were the first one to walk the fields on behalf of the Rockefeller Foundation, speak to farmers, and construct the ideas that became the Alliance for a Green Revolution. You helped build this institution from its inception, representing AGRA at the G8 group of leaders at the Camp David Summit in 2012, carrying forward Kofi Annan's tremendous legacy as our first chair by succeeding him with so much talent and wisdom and skill so that AGRA today now serves more than 15 million farmers and their families. There are literally millions of children, women, adults who wake up every day throughout Africa more hopeful, more sustained, and with more dignity because of the leadership you have provided.
Many of the fastest growing economies in Africa are being fueled by the success of agriculture. And that makes me optimistic that by 2030, Africa will have the capacity to feed itself.
I've known Strive for over 20 years now when we were both starting technology businesses in Zimbabwe. Needless to say, his was a little bit more successful. Strive is one of the smartest, most strategic, and principled leaders I know.
Dear Strive, how can we even begin to describe how much you've meant to us here at AGRA? So today we thank you, Strive. You've made us better people. You've made us better leaders. You have built on the shoulders of Kofi Annan and taken AGRA to the stars. And we love you for that, Strive. We're never going to let you go, but we will thank you for your service as our board chair. Thank you, Strive.
Strive, my dear friend and colleague, you were central to the founding moments of AGRA. Really justifiably so proud about Rockefeller's legacy in agriculture, but recognizing probably more than the rest of us that Africa had been left behind. Your passion, your wisdom, your leadership have galvanized AGRA's work. And you set a standard of commitment that really moved African leaders as well as African farmers.
You have a unique blend of business and philanthropic experience driven by intellectual curiosity and an ability to build deep and lasting relationships across the African continent and the world. I admire your combination of intensity with a good sense of humor. I was honored to serve your leadership as AGRA's chair and even more honored to call you a friend. Strive, thanks for your leadership of AGRA and for all you do for Africa and the world.
Thank you so much, Strive. Of course, it is very tough to fill in the big shoe that Strive and his colleagues has created. It is a privilege for me to take over the leadership of the chairmanship of this prestigious African and Pan-African institution.
As an African and global tech titan, He knew what was needed to lay the foundations for a uniquely African green revolution: technology.
Technology is going to play a central part in increasing productivity and increasing prosperity. It is a key piece in that path.
But technology is nothing if not in the service of the people, and this is at the heart of all that Strive does. As a firm advocate of this being Africa's century, he has continued to mentor young people all over Africa.
Our chairman, outgoing chairman, Strive, is a businessman, but he's also very clear in terms of how to lay foundations and backbones. He has laid a backbone that we need to drive an agricultural transformation. Strive, it was very educational for me, and I know you're not going anywhere because we need the private sector, and you, in your own way, you're farming on the telephone. I've seen that, so we need more of that. And then, Your Excellency, I'm really excited to bring agriculture to the everyday politics, including the African Union everyday politics. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Strive, for striving for greatness while at AGRA. Through your monumental work in driving the agricultural transformation and rallying the world toward it. The revolution you brought to AGRA and continue to bring to Africa will stand strong, and we'll keep that fire burning.